Hello everyone, my name is Omonba Damilola and welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you guys are wondering what's the excitement about. Yes, it's that time of the year where we celebrate our Lord Jesus Christ. Yes. So Christ was born at this time. We don't know the particular date, but some researchers have it that he was born at this time. So we celebrate this time. So I'm excited, and I'm sure you're also excited. And I'm sure you enjoyed your rice and your chicken, even if you didn't have rice or you didn't have chicken. I'm sure you had something to mark the year, just as we celebrate our own birthdays and all of that. So yeah, this is that time of the year, and I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for relationships. I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful for the body of Christ all over the world. I'm grateful for sound health. Yes, so last episode I spoke about what I do to stay healthy. Yeah, but this episode I'll be talking about what I avoid to remain healthy. What I avoid to remain healthy. So, one of the major things that I avoid in order to stay healthy would be the cold. Yes, the cold. I avoid cold like a plague. Yes, because cold is not good for those with sickle cell anemia disease. The cold can affect a lot of things. It can cause crisis, can make you weak, and what else? It can just cause some different things, so it's best that you avoid staying in the cold. So in my country, where I come from, Nigeria is a very, very warm country, very warm, and I love it there. I love Nigeria. It's a great place to be. However, there's still some glitches. Not everywhere is perfect, and that's why I'm bringing up that. So like I said in the last episode that I moved from Nigeria to Europe, and right now there are negatives. So no matter how green the grass is on the other side, there'll still be some glitches. There will still be some issues, So until you're on the other side of the grass, before you now understand that it's not actually totally green. So there are still issues wherever you go, wherever in the world that you go. So the example of such is the weather. Yes, in this part of the world, the weather is extreme. It's extremely cold here where I live. In fact, the doctors particularly warned me to stay away from the cold. So that has restricted me in so many ways. It has restricted the kind of jobs I can do. Even as easy as teaching might be, in this part of the world, as a teacher, they explore their environment a lot, even in the cold. And the cold season is almost 9 months in 12 months. It's almost 9 months in the year. So you have like 3 months warm, and then the rest is just cold, very cold, which is really not good for me. So most of the time I stay indoors, like an Eleya, the Muslims who cover up themselves and stay at home. So I stay home most of the time because I want to stay out of the cold. And like I also said, it affects my job. There was a time that I did my work practice in the primary session and also the daycare session, and they stayed outside a lot. I think they just trained them to get used so that their body can adjust to the weather. And for example, my own daughter, in this season that is really cold, she would be outside and say, "Mommy, I'm hot," and she probably wants to take off her hat, and we're like, "Are you okay? It's so cold." But yeah, it's just me feeling that cold, seriously, but she doesn't feel it. So we stay away from the cold. We stay away from the cold like a plague. It's very important, And so other things that you should also stay away from that also can bring cold is things like swimming. Swimming is not an activity that you should be doing constantly. For example, you shouldn't be a swimmer. You shouldn't say, "Oh, you're involved in this sport and you're swimming." If you have sickle cell anemia, it's not good for you. It's not good for you at all. So yes, my daughter loves to swim. She loves swimming a lot, but I take her there and I caution myself. I get into the pool. After some time, maybe less than 10 minutes, I'm out of the pool, but she remains in there. I do that. She doesn't understand that. She doesn't understand that I have to stay out of the pool, or sometimes I just let her know that I need to be outside the pool. She can stay. She wants to enjoy herself, and then after I'm a bit dry, I can go in, but I just don't stay there for a long stretch. Yes, it's very important that you avoid the cold. Very, very, very important, because it can cause a lot of crisis and all of that. Yes, another thing that I would also advise us to avoid, which I do, is to avoid anything that is going to cause you stress. You don't need it. For example, you're doing football or you're doing some unnecessary sports. I say unnecessary because it can be good for many other people, but football is not good for you. Sports that will make you run at a stretch and you'll be so tired. You don't have enough hemoglobin that is provided to the heart, so you have to take it easy. So, for example, when I was growing up, I used to love basketball. I love basketball a lot, and it's something that I wish that I was able to do, but unfortunately, my health couldn't handle it, so I had to cut out of it. I had to stay out of those kind of sports, playing basketball, because it will require you running and jumping and all of that, and it's not just for a short while, for a long period of time. So yes, avoid any activity that is strenuous. Yes. And this also brings me to exercises. We want to keep fit. For example, myself, I have a big tummy. When I just started uni, I used to have the big tummy, right? But I had this class classmate, people now, she constantly used to call me big tummy, and I didn't like it, so I had to do something about it. So I had this friend who would constantly come and make sure that I exercise, and the tummy went. Yes, it was flat. I can show you some pictures in the video later on. I'll show you some pictures of myself when I was in my early 20s, my late 20s, even my early 30s, before I got pregnant. I used to have flat tummy. But now, after I had my child, and then I had this dialysis recti or something. I'm not sure what they call it. Abs separation. So my tummy just refused to go back to being flat. My brother, my sister, flat tummy is not what is going to give me life. So I rather stay healthy and alive to take care of the beautiful daughter that I have and my wonderful home, than struggling to keep flat tummy. So there's some major exercises. There are core exercises that I do, yes, but when I see it's becoming too strenuous, I cut out of it. You don't do something for too long. You're not like every regular person. So I don't squat. I squat, but I don't squat do 50 or 100 squats. No, it's not for you. Thank you. Don't do that. Don't stretch yourself too much. I do these breathing exercises, yeah. I do, but I don't do it for too long. So there's limits. There are limits that you should know to take if you have sickle cell anemia disease. Yeah, so I don't push myself too much in terms of exercises. I don't run. I do some walks. I do walking. Yeah, I walk, but I don't walk in Israel. I don't walk like the walk of Israelites. I walk in the sensible one. When I see that my body is getting tired, I stop. And then I rest and all of that. So you don't do strenuous activities that will stress you and make you, so tired. And all of that. Then another very important thing that I avoid is doing strenuous activities. I would say one of those is also as much as cleaning. If you have to do house chores, take it one step at a time. When I was single, I lived with my cousins, and we had enough helpers, so I didn't necessarily have to do so much. I didn't have to stay in the dust. Sweeping can cause me dust getting into my nose, and which can cause allergy and infection and breakdown. So I don't do sweeping a lot. And I also don't, when I see that I am doing house chores and the house chores are getting too strenuous, I take it one step at a time. Like now, I am married and I have my family, and here we cannot afford the extra help that will come to the house to help. We don't have families around us that can also help us with those things, so we do it ourselves. But I take those things one step at a time. I don't clean the whole house in a day. No, I clean the bathroom, the toilet, rest. After a day or two, I can decide to take a room and all of that. As God will have it, I have the most amazing partner ever who helps me in most of these things, and it doesn't really see it as, he's African, but it doesn't see it as my duty. Well, I'm so sorry for those who have spouses like that, but yeah, we've got into that. We understand ourselves so much so that he doesn't like that I'm in the hospital, because once I'm in the hospital, it affects his work, it affects my daughter's school and all of those things. So yes, he's able to support me. Then another one is the jobs that you take up. I like to stop here because time is running out. I don't want it to be so long. And on the next episode, we'll talk about the types of jobs that are suitable for us with sickle cell anemia. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. You got a message, you got one thing. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the notification button so that when videos like this come up, you'll be the first to know. And also give me some likes, like please, so that this video can move to as many people as possible. And finally, share to as many people as possible. You'll be surprised to the people that this would actually really affect. So please share as much as possible so that you can help others. And also write your comments. Write a comment there. Not just, and I like I said in my last video, I like the thank yous. I like, oh, you're doing great. I like it. It helps me. It encourages me. But also give a comment on what you also do, please, because we want to help ourselves. What you also do, or if you're not the one who is SS, maybe you have a child, or you have a neighbor, or you have a friend, or you have a sibling who is SS. What have you guys done that has helped you to stay healthy? What have you avoided? What do you want us to avoid to stay healthy? So on my next episode, we'll share more. So see you. I remain your girl, Omoba Damilola, and this is the Diary of a Sickle Cell Warrior. See you next year. Bye.